me play the intro music again.
You guys want to go over like what we're gonna talk about with him first, or like are we just starting like off
Just
the
gonna
top
wing it.
of our head?
Welcome to the Squiggly Diggly episode 1. Last episode didn't count. This is the real episode.
This is like
And we're gonna be
episode
interviewing our friend Michael. He's a monkey. And he speaks
I
in
don't think
monkey
you can say that.
chimpanzee screams. He's like "Rawr, rawr, rawr, rawr." That's how he talks. So I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to translate. I'm gonna have to translate for you guys. Well, they can't even hear your ass, so what's the point? You're not even in the fucking podcast. So what's the point? Shut up. Alright, so Michael. So Michael, start off by telling a little bit about yourself, huh? Hey, give us a little introduction about yourself, Michael. Yeah, just like anything that can give away your entire character, you know? Yeah. Just give us context about who you are, you know, kind of person you are and shit. Tell us some stories. Yeah. So what's up, man? You're an awesome ass dude. Alright. But why you're an awesome ass dude is the real question, you know? Like, give us some answers, bro. You smoke weed, so like, when did that start? 5th grade? Oh, 8th grade, I see, damn. Yeah, I remember that, Have you done anything else, or you're not a big druggy guy? Just weed? I see. Yeah. I get what you mean. Thank you. What are your hobbies, bro? Like, what's your favorite things to do? Fishing's pretty peaceful. I like it too. What's your favorite spot to fish, man? Tell me about it. Grandma's house. Oh yeah. Like what you mean? Astronomy? Yeah. Space is pretty dope, dude. Like, it's crazy how many solar systems there are that are literally just as big and bigger than ours, dude. Crazy.
Currently my home.
Yeah, we're still playing. So anyway, Michael, thank you for the interview, man. Now I'm gonna move on to Antonio. So Antonio, tell us some stories. Tell us about yourself a little bit, you know.
When I was 12, I wrote a suicide note.
About what, man? What was the suicide note about?
Wanted to die.
Why'd you want to die?
No reason.
Oh my god! It's Noob City!
Why'd you want to die?
No reason.
What do you mean no reason?
No reason. That news just looked empty, and I had something to fill it.
Come on, okay, come on, Antonio. Give me some context here, bro. Give me something I can work with here. Like, what's your favorite way to jerk off? Like, do you do it backwards? You know, do you grab your
I
balls
beg
as
your
you do it?
pardon?
Shit like
There's a
that.
different way to do it.
You know, you don't grab your balls like freaking cup them in your hand as you jerk off.
No, I haven't actually done that in a while, man. Thinking about it, I think I should right now.
You guys should know that Antonio actually has like a Captain Hook cock. Like that thing curves upwards. It literally like grazes his belly button. That's how much it curves. It is
I beg
insane.
your pardon.
It's like a damn banana.
Dude, who's feeding you this information?
What do you mean? I got it myself. Dude, I've seen you helicopter.
Hold up, he didn't deny it.
Yeah, he did it. Cause it's true. Also, his foreskin like reaches down to his knees, dude. It's crazy.
Wait, so we finished Michael's episode?
Yeah. Well, it's one episode of all of us, you know.
Okay, that makes
Oh,
sense.
okay.
Yeah.
So there's
Alright,
different
so
sections.
do I start over now?
Yeah.
Do I give me something to work with here?
Yeah, give me something to work with there.
Alright, so
Fuck you, Antonio.
as Chris said it, you know. Currently, like, what do I speak about here?
Just anything that would give away who you are as a person, shit like that, like stories, whatever. Just tell us about yourself.
I don't go outside much, so I take things from people and like things that I like. Like I take little things and inconveniences that I see in people, and I just take that and I put it onto myself so that I can better myself as a person. And as well through movies, you know, shows, although it's not as realistic, you know, but like you can still take them from it.
Yeah.
Comic books, you know.
It's
Read my fair share.
Comic books are pretty dope.
Yeah, I guess that's just a little bit about me or something.
So you're telling me you're a fucking loser?
I guess that's one way to put it. Yeah.
You're a fucking dork. You're telling me you're a fucking dork. Alright.
I beg your pardon.
You're a dorky ass nerd. Alright.
My nigga, I don't fucking play like that, bro. I'll beat your ass right now.
is that gonna be
Let's
scrapped?
ignore what he said. Let's ignore what he said.
Yeah, I do. Look, I think we gotta scrap that. Alright.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Hey, just start over.
So,
What start over are we on?
I don't even know at this point.
so right now we're right after Michael's son, and he said, and Zane tells me to say a little bit about myself. Oh, you got you.
No, you already got yours. You already got yours.
So
What the hell? You sound like a retard all the time. It doesn't matter.
You're the retard.
Damn. Tristan.
nah, you were good.
Alright, start over again, man. Give us like small things about yourself, and then over time, you know, you can branch off into the more philosophical.
Alright. So me.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm Antonio.
Mhm.
I tend to be racist here and there.
Yeah.
I'm
You tend to be
Mexican.
racist.
I'm
Yeah.
Antonio. That's the only way to put it. There's no other way to explain it besides me being Antonio.
Yeah, but what about
Tony,
Antonio, huh?
you know?
What about Antonio?
Either name goes.
Like Tony's Pizzeria? Like, what are you getting at here?
You know, like I'm just that guy. You know, like when I'm there, it can either get like personal, or it can be a bit of hee hee, ha ha. You know, it
Yeah.
can be a bit of whatever. You know, I'm like an dragon box. You never know what you're gonna get one day when you open it.
Mhm.
Although actually, yeah, that's about it. That's all I can explain it. I'm
Alright.
just Antonio.
So the real question here
Yeah.
is have you ever had sexual relations with your sibling?
As I can reconcile, no, it's not.
I can reconcile, no. It's like fucking Dr. Phil interview. You ever had sexual relations with your sister?
No, I am. I'm done. I'm done. Relations with my sister.
Well, anyway, Antonio, why don't you give us some life advice? Like something you stand by, you know? Something like, oh yeah, I tell this to anybody.
Well, I don't really talk to people. So,
Just anything you tell yourself then.
anything about myself?
What do
Anything
you
you
tell
tell
yourself?
yourself, you know? Like what advice do you give yourself?
Don't be so nervous.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
nobody there. There's nobody there. Don't be nervous. Why are you shaking? Little bitch. That's just a little something that I say to myself.
That's thoughts you think to yourself, not every single thought. I mean like just advice you tell yourself, you know?
Oh,
Like what's one piece what gives you confidence, you know?
music.
Oh, like a thought, dude, like advice. Give me something. Give me something.
Oh, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere.
That is not something you made up. That is from a fucking
Oh yeah, that was MLK.
that is?
Yeah.
I thought that was from like Superman or
I thought that
something.
was from Injustice.
No. That was MLK. You know the first black president?
Yeah, I love that guy. Black History Month, let's go.
Yeah, you know the guy on Seinfeld?
Yeah, the guy from Fortnite. He had a whole Fortnite map.
Yeah, so
Alright,
you
let's
got
move
any
on to
more
Chris, right, don't we?
questions?
So, what's up? What's up, Chris?
Nah, it's
How
your
about,
turn,
I
Zane.
think we should have got a Chris
Let's
first.
go with Chris.
You know
Let's
what?
do me
Yeah, let's
last.
go
Let's do
with
me
you,
last.
Zane.
Let's go to
Oh, let's do me
Zane.
last. Let's do me last.
No,
Chris,
let's do
No.
me
Chris,
last.
why don't you introduce yourself, huh?
You
No.
go,
Why
Zane.
don't
It's
you?
your
Alright,
turn.
Oh, it's
let's
not my
do
turn
me
yet.
last, and then let's
We already
go.
did you, bro.
No. Alright, you didn't even ask any questions. Michael
Yes, I
got some serious questions.
did.
Michael got some serious questions. You know, you asked about his childhood, like how. Oh, fuck! You didn't ask that either. All right, let's start this whole thing
I was
over,
just.
guys.
Oh my god, nah. Fuck you, Antonio.
No, Zane,
All
it's
right,
your turn
Chris.
anyway.
Chris, tell us
All
tell
right,
us about yourself, huh?
No, it's your turn, Zane.
let's go with Zane. Let's go with Zane. Zane.
Alright, my name is
Uh,
Zane, and I don't
this
think.
is not history
Where'd you get
class.
that
We're-
from, bro?
I know, I don't think there were Mexicans in the Philippines.
White beaters that immigrated to the Philippines. I never heard of that, man. Where'd you get the information? The hell?
We're stealing a kill. I don't understand what this guy's family is on about.
So did you know that Japan is actually located in Africa and they speak the language of Haitian? Oh shit.
Alright, so Zane, tell us a little bit about yourself. And,
Oh, do I have
Get-
to? Alright, fine. Let's see,
start off with your name, like how old you are, and then we'll just kind of continue on from there.
So I'm Zane. I'm in my mid-40s. And, I live in my parents' basement, like,
And how has that been for you, being a neckbeard, playing LOL all day inside your mom's basement?
yeah, I
at the
kind of have
age
to have a
40?
bedpan I shit and piss in every single night because I don't like getting up from my gaming chair.
And
It's kind of
who
hard.
cleans that
I have a
bed?
lot of like lower back pain. I have like a big ass hunchback because I'm just leaned forward all the time, looking at the screen. So life's hard, man. I have to wait for my mom to go all the way to the kitchen, microwave some pizza rolls for me because I'm fucking hungry. And I'm just like, you damn bitch, hurry the fuck up. And, you know, she takes so damn long. You know, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, I can be a real issue sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
I feel that.
It's been a. I mean, I sleep on this thing like
So like, if
all
your
day.
mom gets you food and
You know,
cleans your bedpan, does she also
all I
like
play
give
is
you?
Overwatch, Fortnite, and League of Legends, pretty much.
Well,
The
when
uh,
was the
the
last time you
alpha,
touched grass?
the alpha games.
He's in the basement.
Maybe a couple years. I mean, I haven't even took a shower, so I don't even get up out of my chair. All right. I'll actually start. That was completely fake. I'm sorry. So my name's Zane. I mess up a lot of things. I'm retarded. I'm actually really retarded.
Including your
Really fucking stupid.
relationships.
Um, my mom had sex with this waiter one time at this restaurant. And I had to wait for him to come out of the bathroom. That was very strange. Um, actually, it was at McDonald's.
Oh,
She just thought the cashier was pretty hot. So yeah, that happened. And I'm a dog person. I love me some dogs, especially dachshunds. I've had them my whole life, so I'm pretty accustomed to them. I like they're super long. Pretty cool looking dogs.
compensating for something?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'd say I'm pretty average. I'm about 6 inches. Maybe almost 6 inches. I was about. Not too bad, not too shabby. I might say myself. That's the only thing I'm proud of my entire life. Because honestly, I'm a fucking disappointment. But
This
yeah,
podcast is
that's me.
going to shit.
What? No. It's Chris's turn.
You said one more question.
Oh, one more question? You guys ask me a question, then you guys keep asking me questions. I'm done introducing myself.
You didn't introduce yourself.
I did!
You just said that your name is Zane.
Yeah, and then I said I was a dog person, and then
Oh,
now I'm a
you.
loser. Alright, so you guys ask me questions now.
So, what was childhood like for you, Zane? Like before you ended
To
up
be
getting there.
honest, if I had to go really deep into it, for some reason I have this like reoccurring dream where I'm seeing a white light, and that's how I came to be. Like that's where my memory stops, or starts, I mean. I think anything after that is like from like 5th to like when I was 5 years old to about now. That's how far I can remember. But yeah, that's how it's been for a while. You know, no, that never happened. That never. I'm still talking about childhood, bruh. Alright. Um, when I was in elementary school, I got bullied a lot by a lot of people. They just didn't like me. I wonder why. I'm such a lovable guy, but it's just what happens. And I finally started getting along with people at around 6th grade, if I could remember, and I got pants basically. So this kid went behind me, and instead of just grabbing my pants, he grabs my underwear too. So like he just pulls that shit down, and everyone in the class saw my ball sack and my fucking cheeks, dude. And it was insane. Like my balls were jiggling, man. And every single girl saw me, and then it was just very embarrassing. And I remember I still got in trouble even though, because I punched him or something. Just kind of stupid concerning what he did. But
Yeah, and going through that, how was that leading into the middle school experience? With
middle school I was pretty cause I've been in the same school for so long. Like I didn't know how to get accustomed to a new one. So it was quite hard for me. But which is really weird too, because I remember there was these two kids coming up to me saying like, "Oh, what grade are you in?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, 7th grade, bro." And then they're like, "Oh, you can hang out with us." And I do now. You remember their faces, Even though I knew everyone in my class, I still don't know who that was. Who talked to me. It's just very strange. It's probably some fucking subconscious imagination I just made up in my mind. It's a random ghost person. Same thing with like when I broke my wrist. Uh, some guy came to me to pick me up, and I did not know who it was. I never knew who it was. It was some random ass dude came up to me and helped me. I do not remember anything. I just remember staring at my wrist like, what the fuck just happened? But yeah, it's pretty insane.
And
Then
what
high
do you
school
think have
started.
been some? Oh yeah, you're in high school now, right? And how's that going so far?
It's going alright, man. Got some pretty good people to talk to. I've been chilling. I'm not cringy anymore. Thank God, you know. That cringe phase was pretty bad back in ninth grade, man. Uh, I just didn't really know who I was at that point, you know. I was just really fucking weird. I thought fucking I keep swearing,
Alright,
but
and all throughout your life experience and school experiences in total, just like how and what do you think are some of like your most like turning points, I guess, in life that really changed you as a person who
wait,
you
what?
wanted to be throughout your life, childhood, I guess, just in general? Like, would have been some major turning points, I guess, that that made
Um,
you who you are today?
I'd probably say the first time I played a video game, because that's when the addiction started, when I was about like 5 years old, playing the Sega Genesis with like my dad or something. It was like Aladdin or Street Fighter 2. I don't really remember. That, and also, I guess growing up with my older brother, I had to mature with him and stuff, you know. Kind of changed me to who I am today. All my friends too, especially in fourth grade, dude. That's when I learned about sex. But for some reason in fourth grade, I thought sex was like you just hug someone in bed and like you make a baby or something. Even though I knew what sex was, I didn't think that was how you made a baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, I was
Yeah,
the
yeah,
same
yeah,
way.
yeah, yeah. I thought it was just like, oh yeah, you can use your pee pee to do boom boom, but it's not gonna make a baby. Basically, that's what I meant. All right. Yeah, let's move our topics on. What about that, Michael? What about that, bro?
Yeah, we haven't done Chris's.
Uh, all right, Chris, you still want to go?
God damn it, Antonio. Yeah. All right. Well,
Chris,
my name.
explain who yourself are, like who
Uh,
you are.
my name is Christian. I'm a junior in high school. I don't exactly make the best decisions, but from what I'm told, I'm fun to be around, so that's something good. And I'm
I say that's
guessing
a
you're
lot.
learning
Just
about me
kidding.
right now.
Yeah, and I just want to start off with your childhood. You know, how was that like throughout your elementary school years?
Elementary. I just moved to that place, so I started a new school. That was a little bit scary. So when I started off in preschool, it was like this weird experience, but I liked it. It was fun.
Hmm.
Um, I went to the same school for like 8 years, and it was a little bit weird. But then I moved schools, and being in such a bigger environment during high school is weirder because I was used to like this small confined people, and
Hmm?
It makes sense.
yeah, it
Makes
was
sense.
just it was a good change of pace.
Yeah, for me, I was already used to it because of elementary school. It was like it's already pretty big. There was like at least 700 students, so it's not that big of a difference. Even though now in high school you'll be walking down a hallway and literally see four people in a row making out. It's pretty great.
And Chris, for you throughout these years and just your life experience, What do you think have been some major turning points into creating who you are today?
They added that?
Well, like Zane said before, video games is definitely something. One of the first games I played that I remember vividly was Prince of Persia,
Right.
and it was a really good game for the time that it being on the original Xbox at that. And another thing was definitely high school. High school definitely changed me a lot in who I am right now.
What time is it, Chris?
With? I know. He goes back, I'll be
We're
just
doing
crying
something.
in the background. Just like, alright, my bad, guys.
You start hearing him like beating the shit out of him in the back, just slapping him.
But,
Beat them!
You can hear his fist like slapping
I
against
know.
something.
give me a second, y'all.
Or anyway, Michael, I want to hear about what you were gonna say. Mm-hmm. No, you can just how about
We'll
we
just
go with the
postpone
topic? How
Chris's
about
episode
yeah, yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. I mean, yeah. She's really strict about it. Yeah, at least you're not smoking like crack out of a pipe, you know, and scratching your neck with white powder all over your lips. I feel like weed is like because in the 90s and shit, there was always taught to be like a gateway drug to do meth and stuff, but it's not really true. Most people just stick with it because it helps them sleep. That's why I started, you know. That's why I did mine, yeah. 'Cause I have always had bad insomnia problems. 'Cause yeah, 'cause I always thought I had like a mental disability or something. 'Cause I would just like stare into the ceiling for hours on end, just like, yeah, I would try to fall asleep for like an hour, and if I couldn't sleep, then I would go on my phone, listen to music or something. Yeah, it makes it worse, but I just didn't know how to fall asleep at the time. It was just so terrible. And I would try again, and it would be even longer. It'd be like 2 hours instead. It was pretty crazy. But as you said with loss and stuff too, yeah, I had to deal with a lot of that. Like most of the people, a lot of my family passed away when I was super young too. Like all my uncles and stuff like that. So I had to deal with that a lot. Yeah, in sixth grade, my grandpa passed away. That was pretty devastating to me. He was like a second dad to me. Yeah. So I always wanted to get like a tattoo. Yeah. It's really hard sometimes. I remember I was trying to play it off like I didn't want to cry about it, and then um I was like just chilling on the couch, and there was like a slideshow playing with like music, and all of a sudden you just like burst out crying. I got so weird. Feelings are weird, man. Like when they just randomly come out like that. Like like when you feel perfectly fine, and then all of a sudden you just burst out crying. It's fucking weird. Yeah. I get what you mean, yeah. Well, anyway, you guys, you
Alright,
guys want to talk?
I'm back. I'm sorry.
We were talking about some, we were talking about some pretty deep stuff right now.
I gotta say, Michael and Zane's moment here is a lot better than the entire thing that we've gotten so far.
Yeah, that was pretty
It's
deep
the only
conversation.
real thing.
Oh shit. Yeah, but the thing is, I learned the importance of like human life at an early age, so I think it's pretty good, you know. Like I just wanna be the best person I could be, and I kind of took that for granted for a long time, trying to do better at school and all that because I just want to be somebody instead of just a slacker who does nothing. So I just want to start and do something with my life, you know. Yeah. This doesn't make any sense to me. If I had worse parents, I'm pretty sure I probably would have ended up that way. Or like, yeah. Yeah. It's just the way you're raised, I guess. Yeah. True. Nah, I understand you.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Like a lot of my nephews and stuff, they never really got disciplined either. It's because of like my brother. I mean, they get disciplined, but they're just really spoiled and like annoying sometimes, which kind of sucks. Cause I miss when they were like little kids, just messing around with them and like, I can't really do that anymore because they're just annoying. I still love them obviously, but it's just I have to wait for them to grow up to become, you know. Yeah. Yeah, family's weird though. I always had a pretty wacky family. Yeah. Like with mine, I don't even know. I don't have to think about it for a very long time. Yeah. Like, hmm, yeah. But like, about my mom, I'll just talk about like my mom. Well, she was basically like a hood rat. She hanged out with a lot of fucking, you know. Yeah, that's crazy. Damn. That's why you have so many, huh? Damn. Just by accident? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, my mom just, her sister tried to kill her when she was little. Like, like her sister hated her. And so she would like try to drown her in the pool and like lock her in the closet and like Crazy ass stuff. Yeah.
Why?
No, she's pretty cool, but she's one of my favorite aunts now. I mean, she like brings pigs and like random animals to my house. She's pretty dope. But, you know, my mom likes telling me crazy stories and stuff like that. And I was like, damn, I didn't know she was like that. Like how my tia did cocaine. I never knew that. I was like, what the hell? Because she just looks like an innocent, like, white grandma, you know? And I would never expect that. I was like, what? Yeah. Yeah. Really? Is he like your half brother too, or no? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So like a half brother? I have a bunch of half siblings. Yeah. It's gonna be so shitty, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my oldest brother, I used to have way better relationship with him when I was like, uh, when I was little, because I would go over his house a lot. He had a bunch of roommates who play Rock Band, like on PS2 or 360. Yeah. Now he has a kid and a wife, so it's just weird. I mean, it's been like that for a long ass time, but it's just, yeah. I have a bunch of half siblings, so my brother Kevin, I don't think I've seen him in like 8 years, because my dad was married to somebody else before my mom, and he had like 3 kids. Yeah, and so I have a bunch, you know, bunch of other siblings, and Kevin, you know, he's mentally disabled, like he has brain damage, pretty much, because he got into a car crash when he was, I think when he was like 12. So he never matured from 12 years old. So he's like 30, and he still has like a mind of a 12-year-old. That's pretty crazy. Yeah. Kind of sucks though, cause like that's my brother, and I don't even remember what his face looks like. It's pretty fucked up. Yeah. He lives in Pismo, and it's like his mom never never lets us visit him or nothing. It's pretty crazy. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he needs someone to take care of him, but it's just weird. Like I wish I get to see him all the time. Yeah. That's true.
Oh, what's up? Pretty fucked up.
Why?
One of them's a sex offender. The other one's a drug dealer.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that. Yeah, I have some
Nah,
wild
my uncle's
people
not
to
that
blame
big of
too.
a drug dealer. Like he only sells weed. It's not that
Yeah.
bad. But the sex offender though, that is kind of fucked up.
Exactly. Yeah. The same thing with like we were talking about loss earlier. I just like my uncle passed away again. My uncle Tomas. I used to be super super close to him when I was little, but then for some reason I didn't even cry about it or nothing. Like I didn't even care. I think it just has to do with because I haven't seen him in so long. Yeah. And it's really fucked up too, because the rest of my family they didn't care either, just because he was an alcoholic and like they thought he beat up like my elderly grandma, like super elderly. She was like late 80s. Yeah. She like busted her head open on the counter, and they thought it was him, because you know He drinks a lot. Freaking yeah. Yeah, he died from COVID. It was pretty crazy. Like, when I heard the news, I didn't believe it at first. 'Cause I was like, what? I don't know. It's crazy though. Yeah. And then my mom literally no emotion. She was just like, whatever, it's gonna happen. She was like, oh yeah, your uncle's gonna die. And I was like, okay. Yeah, I just didn't care. It was really weird. Just things like that happen, I guess. Yeah, but loss has always been a really big part of my life. It just happened to me a lot when I was little. So I always think about it, just like human life and shit. Yeah, that's crazy. I was like my mom, huh? Yeah, I didn't even know that happened. I remember I was at Antonio's house when it happened. I was at Antonio's house when you like texted him. Yeah, and I was like, I don't know, I didn't know he was talking about you for a second because I was like, we. Yeah, I remember that. He didn't know what to tell you. It's pretty crazy. Yeah. Yeah, sorry for the loss, man. Can't really say anything else. Yeah, I just try not to get devastated by things. Like, especially when I used to have all depressing ass thoughts and shit. When I was younger, because I was super immature and selfish. You just gotta get over it. Because it's not gonna last forever. And that's why I always tell people when they tell me. Because I already been through a lot, so it's easy for me to get past really devastating things. But for some people, it's just, they just have a really hard time with it. Yeah. Yeah, I think everybody does that though, because it's pretty interesting to think about. Yeah. Obviously, that's like one of the biggest questions next to like meaning of life and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I always think about that too. Dude, that's terrifying though. I would not want that, dude. I have like, I don't have claustrophobia, but if there's like walls literally squeezing me in, where and they're like literally only like 6 inches apart from each other, like nah, dude. That is one of the most uncomfortable, scariest things, man. Like suffocating and not breathing in general just fucking sucks. I just can't do that. That's why I can't swim in Olympic pools. Because as soon as I start getting tired, I'm like, oh, nope. I think it's because I almost drowned when I was little. I think maybe like my brain is hardwired. I feel like,
Yeah, no, that's reasonable. Drowning is probably one of the worst ways to die.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's insane. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, not when you live through like a near-death experience, it's gonna scare you for that.
It was gonna be scary for that, that specific thing. But yeah.
No one knows how long it'll actually scare you for either.
True. I mean, I'd say probably for a very long time. For real. We're always joking and stuff, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, there is, like, overall, I wouldn't say it was, like, bad or anything. Oh, I mean... No, they're not. No, I mean, like, it's turned around, like, from what I was told. My dad used to be an alcoholic,
Oh yeah.
but he's been sober for, like, 11 years now, 12 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
Yeah, I take my he's my friend too, but he's basically my brother's friend. Known him since I was, 4 years old. And he had a really bad alcoholic problem. And he would like go out and drive and shit, and, like, like say really stupid things. He would literally go to my house and drink till he just vomits over and over and over again. Crazy. So we had to drive him to the train, and he went all the way to Vegas to go to rehab. But, yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
you know what I
I
mean?
don't think.
When you lose someone close to you, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, that's always just kind of something that's gonna happen. Either you get hurt or you'll like just think about it for a very long time and be like, I don't know. That's what happens to me sometimes. Like I remember super weird things, like, you know, when you're hanging out with somebody or like a family or whatever, and they're perfectly healthy, and all of a sudden they have
Oh,
cancer,
dude, I hate
and they
when that
randomly get super.
happens.
I'm like, what? And you don't
Yeah.
And
believe
it
it for a
hurts
second.
too. Like, when the last time you seen them, they were doing great, and then
Yeah. That's what happened to this one. He's a family friend, a long time ago, and I used to go over to his house all the time. He used to be our neighbor, and apparently, well, I know him since a very long time, and I think it was in middle school. He like hanged himself in the shed or something. I thought that was just fucking crazy because I literally just saw him like a couple of months ago. Before that, it's just insane.
yeah, dude.
Stuff like that was one of the worst things to me.
Yeah, especially when you knew the person too, like you were close to them.
Yeah,
Like it's just,
I just don't understand sometimes. It's just weird. I just don't understand like suicide in general. After that, I think after that, that's when I just stopped thinking about it entirely because I just thought it was really stupid. Because I think it's a really selfish, stupid thing to do. Because I didn't even know him that well, like, and it still hurt me because I just scuffed your own life like that. Like, you'll hurt a lot of people, even people you don't really know that well, man. Like, you're just devastating them for no reason. You know, it's just stupid. Like, even if you feel like there's no point in living, there's no point in dying either. Like, I don't know. That's how I feel about it.
I don't know. It's,
Like, even if your life is the worst of the worst, there's always time. Like, you have so much fucking time. So all you have to
to
do is wait for
figure
it to
it
get better.
out.
Wait for it to get better, that's all you gotta do. That's what I did and worked pretty well. My life was already pretty great. I just was retarded.
It
Yeah,
was that selfish
my life is
thinking
pretty good.
versus.
Yeah. I mean, everyone gets them, so I think that's a pretty relatable thing. Everyone thinks about it every now and then. Ricky, man. Pretty crazy. Well, what's your guys' what's like some weird, vague memories you got? Huh? What are you talking about? Wait, really?
I'm not Catholic.
No, I'm not either. Well, you're a Catholic, Michael? I don't even know.
Give me a sec.
I probably should keep talking, because I'm still on.
Cannon.
I'll transition to another topic.
Stop being an asshole.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Religion has been pretty crazy for me too. Like,
I've never been much of a religious person.
You kind of have to be in the right situations, because normally religion, like when you just go to church normally, and like all your parents tell you what's good and what's bad. But what works for me is I just do it in my own way, and I don't let anybody tell me like which is the wrong way, which is the right way. I just do it. Because yeah, obviously if I'm doing something really wrong, I'll understand it, because I don't think I'm a psychopath like that. Like, I don't think I'll just murder someone and be like, oh yeah, I did nothing wrong. What I mean is, like, you know how people try to control you? Like, oh, you can't be gay or whatever. But, like, if you're really going to it, religion is just a way to guide people and, like, just basically make them happy. There's really nothing else to that. And when you take that away from someone and, like, make it really stress-inducing and shit like that, it's just loses the entire point of it.
Religion, the way people make it, they make it seem like a trap. Because the people who represent...
There's so many shitty people. It's one of the, like, it's because it's one of the most, you know, famous, popular religions in the world, Christianity and Catholicism. It's always gonna have some really shitty people who just, like, abuse it and, like, use it to control people. It's been done for, like, you know, hundreds of years and stuff. But, I used to not be religious either. Like, I was obviously when I was little. I think everyone was. But as I grew up, I started doubting. I think everyone has that phase. And then my mom took me to a bunch of, like, concerts and stuff. And I found, like, the good part of it. The part that just, like, makes you happy and, like, makes you think about life and stuff. Gives you life advice. Yeah, that's the part I like. I don't like the sort of, like, condescending preaching shit. That's always been, like, my least favorite thing ever. It is? I was 12. Well, I don't know, so over with it, but like I remember we flew all the way to Texas to go to this one church, and then they were really, really nice people, and they mostly just talked about, like, life advice and shit like that, and it was honestly really cool. That's, like, my kind of favorite. Yeah. Some church people are dope, some of them are just really whack. It's just how it is. But yeah, I got back into religion. I don't read the Bible every day or nothing like that, but I do believe in it. Just because it makes me happy, it makes me...
There was one time where I was like a really, really religious person.
Yeah.
Like,
especially when you're little.
Stories. Yeah, I knew the stories. I like...
Yeah. Mostly when you're little, that's just kind of how you are. Then when you mature, you start have that phase of, like, doubting and stuff.
You have that phase of doubting when
Yeah.
nothing really goes your way during that time.
Yeah.
And it's a dumb way of thinking, but it's a learning experience.
Like I remember, I went to this concert. Uh, I think it was in Fresno, and I just remember like bawling my eyes out because I just remember because that was a really low point in my life, and I started doubting and stuff and being selfish. So like, I just randomly started crying and like regretting what I did, and I just changed my life around at that point. Just made me feel really good about myself afterwards. That's all it's about. That's why I want everyone else to feel about it. Instead of being, super
Super against it.
anxiety inducing bullshit that they do now. Try to like preach to you and that garbage. Just take it how you want it. That's my motto, man. Yeah. Just do whatever you want. Everything that makes you happy. Unless you're a
Do what
psychopathic
makes you
murderer.
happy, yeah.
I always have like a bunch of goals and stuff because it's the only thing that keeps me going, you know? Yeah. Even then, you don't give up. Like, still have a lot of time left to your life. You just have to keep trying over and over again. It's like such a cliche thing to say, like, don't give up, but that's really all you can do.
That's really what life is. Like,
Yeah.
the moment you give up is the moment you're.
Yeah, that's the moment you're dead. That's how people get suicidal, basically. It's when they give up.
Damn, so what you're saying is I should shoot my shot.
Yes, actually.
Just go for it, actually. That's what I did.
Yeah, look,
I did it
you're never gonna know
relationship-wise, too.
until you know. Like, I know that really sounds stupid,
Yeah.
but you're never gonna know unless
I
you
had to
try.
build myself up to it, but I asked both of them out, and, it happened.
Like, that really just sums it up.
Well, obviously, I say, like, you have to be friends with them first, obviously, because, like, you gotta connect with them, if you know you're gonna like them. But relationship was weird. My last one was just very strange. I didn't have any connection to it whatsoever, any emotional connection. Like my last one. It was just
That's
nothing to
one
me.
thing that is huge, is emotional connection as
Yeah.
well.
That's why I kind of feel bad, because I didn't even, like, officially break up with her. I just kind of, I sent her one meme, and then she just kind of stopped talking to me, because I guess she said something was wrong. And then that was it.
I mean, like, when it comes to relationships, though, like,
They've always been weird to me. I'm still learning about them. It's just hard for me
they're.
right now. I don't know why. Like, I don't have any emotional connection right now.
I'll be back, I
Especially
gotta take a
long
leak.
distance stuff. It's weird. Alright. But yeah. Yeah, I don't like that shit, man. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't go well. It's really hard to make it work. 'Cause I kind of need to see a person, like, almost every day, or at least, very often. Yeah, I need to see them, because, like, that's just how I am. I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm so tired of freaking just texting someone, because that's how I was earlier. Because I don't think, my mom would let me fucking, she let me date a girl, but she didn't let me, like, go to their house or anything, basically. Because I was still super young. It was like 8th grade. Yeah. 8th to, like, 10th. Pretty crazy. Like, off and on for, like, 3 years.
Oh, dude,
That was a big part of my life, man. And it's really weird looking back at it because I don't even remember.
You don't remember a lot of those 3 years, huh?
Yeah, it's very strange.
No,
I
one
just
piece of
remember,
advice.
but the
Go.
first phase when like you're just talking for like hours and hours, literally all day when you get home from school. Bruh, that's like one of
That,
the best things ever.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. It's really something else like that.
Yeah, that gave me a learning experience, you know? Yeah. That's why I'm saying, like, you gotta become really good friends with the
Y'all
person
gotta be
first.
comfortable with each other. That's a huge part of
Yeah.
it.
What? I don't know what you're on about, but I think I'm getting the idea.
I mean, I could.
Are you talking about the Barney's crazy to hot ratio? Oh god, he's talking about Barney's crazy.
What are you on about?
What's call it though?
Dude, you know the actual actor's gay, right?
Oh my god, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, Barney. Yeah, Barney.
Yes. Yeah, Neil Patrick Harris is gay.
That's crazy, man. Oh, you're on my side. Yeah. Gotta find your unicorn, man. Yeah. I mean, maybe. If you're into chicks with dick. Just kidding. Yeah, I could probably. I could probably go on about that for a very long time. Especially with the 3 year long fucking relationship, dude.
Honestly, yeah,
I
like
start from the
relationship.
beginning, that'd be a long ass topic, but I'd be down to tell you.
No, relationship advice. It's always a good topic.
Yeah. When you're super
Hey,
young,
Exactly, because
is
that's the only problems that we have currently.
yeah, pretty much.
We're high schoolers, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. I
Right
keep
now,
thinking about it.
that's the only recent problem I ever had, to be honest. I don't really have a problem with people. The weird thing is, I used to be super like uh, high strung, you know, had a really bad temper and stuff for some reason. And then I just started just controlling it, not caring anymore. But yeah, when you're super young, it's really strange. 'Cause remember, I started talking to her. I texted her all through 7th grade, and then talked to her in 8th grade. Started messaging her a lot more, and then you know all that shit. Nah, I think I was a weird ass kid, dude.
You too.
I was so fucking weird. I would send pictures of myself like with a bunch of random hats on top. It'd just be hella goofy, and I would send it to her. It was so stupid, man. And then I remember, you want to hear it? The first time I asked her out, it was one of the cringiest things I ever did. It was like, I did it, and then I realized what I did, and then I was like, okay, I want to back up from this. So I made up an excuse, like it was a challenge from some guy I found on Twitter or something. And then I told her that, and I sent her my own account. So I posted that on my own account, and then sent her that, like, oh, challenge, ask out some random person or something. I forget what I put. And
yo,
I
what
sent her
the?
that post. I was like, yeah, it was from this. And she knew
That's
that was my account already. So she knew it was my account
that's
already, so I just had to, and then she was fucking messing with me. It was just, I don't know why I did that. But it worked, you know? It worked. It worked. Yeah, that's how it worked, man. It did. And then, a lot of strife happened afterwards, but no. I don't want to get too say personal things about someone else, but just a lot of mentally draining things, like way more than the usual.
I
I think I
think
told you.
one of the... No,
Oh, my bad.
go ahead.
Uh, I think the worst, probably one of the worst things that's ever happened to me is like, uh, when so and so, you know, they had some really bad mental problems, so they would like send me pictures of them hurting themselves, pretty much like burning their leg and like weird ass shit. And like she told me afterwards that she regretted that completely, but like, still, man, that shit's mentally scarring sometimes. Like I don't understand why you would send that to somebody, especially someone you're really close to. It's just very strange. I don't know why. Well, I don't want to say, bruh.
No names, bro, no names. I think one of the biggest things in a relationship is connection. Like, there has to be more than just a, okay, we're friends, but like, there has to be more than just that, like, little part of
Yeah,
it, you know?
you have to like
You have to, like,
transition, kind of
know the
evolve from
person, you
that.
have to, yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Because first it's just like friendly conversations, then it kind of transforms to like flirting, and then after that, it's just whatever you want to do with it. Like with Hannah, dude. I mean, Crippler. With Crippler, it was like I just randomly, she started randomly messaging me, and I was like, all right. So I just started sending her random ass memes and shit, and then she started mad flirting with me. So, or I don't, maybe it was me. But I just kept on rolling with it. I was like, yeah, fuck it, dude. It's like I have nothing else to do, nothing better to do. Might as well go for it. And that's how it happened.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
That's
why you have to
me
make
right
sure.
now, bro. I mean,
That's why you just have to make
that
sure, man. You just have to keep talking
yeah,
to
yeah.
her.
that happens.
That's why you have to put it into the position where they make the
Yeah,
move.
that's literally, yeah. You just have to be friendly about it, but like don't be too like overconfident or like
Wow, please.
obvious how you like them. Just uh yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. No, it's you just gotta put yourself in the position where they
Yeah.
have to make the move.
Just let them know that you like them without actually telling them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. That's
Pretty
dead
much.
ass how I'm.
That's basically what flirting is, bro. That's all you gotta do. You just keep talking to them. For sure. Factual.
I mean, aren't we all though?
That's why it takes so long for me to find somebody, because I just don't talk to anybody super emotionally like that, which is weird. Because I did it online instead of in person, which is very strange because that usually never happens, at least to me. I was more of always an in-person kind of person.
I like people I can vibe with, dude.
Yeah. Someone
Like
I
it
can
could be
just talk to for
regardless.
hours, and they don't give a shit about what I'm talking about, but they'll listen anyway, you know?
Yeah.
Like they'll just keep listening to me and be like, maybe say something here and there, but just let me talk and talk. That's all I do. I talk for
Yeah.
so long, man.
I respect that. That shit hit different. I respect that.
Yeah.
I never thought of it like that. That shit pretty wild. Did I just see some? Oh, okay. I
I
couldn't
just like
tell
a person
whether I
that could
saw
just
you, Chris, or whether I was
hear with you.
actually seeing things.
No, like someone to vibe with is like huge because it's either just sitting in silence, just enjoying the company, or talking about the most random things ever.
Yeah, that's
And
my
this
favorite
isn't
thing to
just
do.
about this isn't just about
That's
like
my favorite thing to do.
relationships though. It's like people in general. Because
Yeah.
no,
I
that's
think it's pretty
great.
good.
Like
Because
they
sometimes, people like those talkative types. Which I think I just got lucky with. Where like I literally used to talk to, people for hours. Just about random ass shit. And I would just ramble on and on and on. That's why I think I kind of clicked with, so and so. Because we were both kind of type of person where you just keep talking and talking and talking. And it was just super fun. Yeah.
What?
What? Uh, I used to piss myself in kindergarten to get out of school.
oh, what the fuck kind of question is that?
Yeah, because like I just didn't want to be there anymore, so I would piss myself, and they wouldn't have any extra pants for me to wear, so they would just send me home. Pretty cool, dude. And somehow, you remember Ashlyn? You remember Ashlyn?
Yeah.
In kindergarten, for some reason, she would like send me. She would like color in like a bunch of love notes and put it in my backpack. I don't know why I remember that.
Really?
Yeah, she wanted me. She wanted me to be her boyfriend or something. When we were
She
like
wanted
5 years old,
to be.
she was out for me, man. Pretty crazy.
Oh shit. Nah, that's one thing. Why can't they ever just say it straight up? Like,
Yeah, it's
that's
weird.
one thing. 'Cause, like, most times they're hardly ever gonna get a no.
It's mostly the guy who ever says anything first. You know?
I know, but
I never.
why?
It's never the girl, bro. It's not like anime or anything. It's always the guy. Cause guys are more forward. Girls will be like, don't fucking drag it on.
No, see, look, the thing is, you can put
Super.
3 guys in a room, and they'll find something to talk about. If you were to
Yeah.
put 3 girls in the room, they'd find something to fight about. Like, it's not even being sexist. It's a study that was done.
Yeah.
Grab it. Like,
How
no.
are you guys doing like socially with people?
Pretty well.
Honestly,
For real? I thought it was. You don't. You don't talk to anybody there? Damn. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I'm really socially inept, but that's because I talk to people who are the same way. Like, like when I try to dab up some people, and they fucking is one of the most annoying things is when they go for like a fist bump and I go for a handshake, and then you have to switch and they also swap it. Yeah, but with you guys, it doesn't matter because you guys know what I mean. But with people I don't do it to very often, they don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And I'm like, dude, just fucking slap my hand. Is it that hard? I have my hand open and I'm not gonna fist bump you. Or like when you give someone a handshake and they grab the tip of your fingers.
What?
Yeah, when they only grab like the lower half of your fingers. I'm like, bro. Yeah. Dude, what? They like slowly rub your hand like 30.
I think you're talking about
Like
sexual assault,
flirtatiously.
Michael.
Like flirtatiously. Oh shit, a scythe? Let's fight, let's fight, let's fight! Oh shit. But yeah. Oh man. Yeah, but you guys wanna know how I met Antonio?
Frisbee.
So you remember Emmanuel? That guy from middle school? Yeah, him
Oh
and
yeah.
the annoying ass Elijah, the annoying ass kid, Elijah Hernandez.
Oh dude, he was so annoying.
He's so
Was that
annoying.
kid like, was he like retarded or is he
He
actually
is
paranoid?
actually.
He has
Oh, he
ADHD.
is?
But
You're an asshole, Antonio.
an
That's the way to
asshole,
put
dude.
it. That's the only word I know how to describe it.
You say mentally disabled.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Sorry, but
Retarded is more of an insult now
I'm
than
sorry.
fucking a label. So
I know
that's
that's
just
why I
plain
know it
offensive.
more. That's why I know it more because
That's
it
like
is
just calling him
offensive.
stupid. Stupid.
I know retarded more than mentally ill,
Oh yeah.
mentally disabled.
But yeah, I remember we would play frisbee, and
Retarded?
we I was those same kids that I forgot the face of. They like led me to Antonio and was like, "Hey, you guys want to play with this guy?" They're like, "Yeah,
Oh,
sure."
it was Diego.
It was?
Yeah, you always told me it was
That's
Diego.
who. I don't know if it was him or not. Still to this day, I have no clue
Oh,
who it was. It was two beaners. That's all I know. It was two beaners.
oh, that's how fucked up a retarded is.
Hey man, I have the beaner pass. It's fine.
Oh yeah, you're not wrong. I'm not retarded.
But yeah, they just led me to you, and we just played frisbee with Emmanuel. And then Elijah would come, and we're like, "Oh my God,
I know.
no!" Because he had no one else to hang out with. He would just hang out with us. It's just so annoying. And we would literally like try to avoid him, like in every way possible.
I know.
Oh, I'm just doing parkour.
You got me.
I remember when I threw the frisbee as hard as I could at Tristan. I remember I almost knocked out Tristan with the frisbee because I threw it as hard as I could at him and it hit him right in the side of his head. They let the big ass red mark, dude. It was only swollen. He had a big ass bump on the side of his head, dude.
Oh my God, Michael, fuck off.
Freaking Tristan. He had two bumps on the side of his head, one on his ear and one on the side of his head. He still has that bump on his ear. Oh yeah. Wait, so is Desiree your? Oh wait, my bad. I should have name drop. I should have named it. Hey, unless you don't care. For real? Oh yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, I always wonder why you had so many siblings, but now I know. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I'd say Desert kind of looks like you. Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
She has like a
honestly.
lot of your facial features, man.
Bro, your shotgun shooting so fucking fast. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, Avila. It's kind of sad though, cause I'm not really close to my cousins as much as I used to be. They used to be my best friends pretty much, but I don't talk to them as much anymore. It's kind of sad. Oh yeah, I got a shit ton. But like some of them I could have like a really good conversation with, but like I'm just not close to them as much as I used to be. Like I used to freaking take baths with them and like
Well, I
play
hope you
Five
don't
Nights
take
at
baths
Freddy's
with
in
them
real
anymore.
life in the backyard, and like play football out in
Which
the
I don't know, we
street,
still do that. It's
go
just
over their
not the
house
same
all the
anymore.
time. Yeah, it's not the same as you were little. Like everyone's just way too different. Like there was such a long period of time where I stopped talking to them, and then when you start talking to them again, they're just so different that you don't know what to say. It's just yeah, it's just weird
Crazy.
like that. Yeah, it's different with siblings. It's different with siblings. Yeah, it's different with like adult siblings and stuff, cause like they don't change, cause they already like fully matured already. So you're already used to them for the whole life, pretty much. That's how I
Michael
was.
the Cannon, Michael the Cannon, Michael the Cannon. The Cannon!
So my brother, cause I grew up with him since freaking born. My brother Samuel. So like I seen him grow, but like my older brothers and sisters, yeah, they always stayed the same pretty much. Hmm? Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Pretty crazy stuff though. Well, anyway, I think that's the end of this podcast. Oh yeah, it's pretty good length, man. That's some good conversations.